The top 3 reasons I will never have goats again. Here's number 1. They're noisy. They are so social. They are so noisy all the time. Morning, night, they make so much noise. Number 2, they're always hungry. You could feed them excessively. You could give them pumpkins. You could give them everything out of the garden, and they still act like they're starving to death. Number 3, they challenge fences. They do anything they can to get out of a fence or to get tangled in a fence. They have horns. They constantly were getting stuck in the fence. Well, it's finally cooled down here at Paragon Ridge Ranch, and I'm going to go out to the paddock today, and I'm going to hopefully be able to find the sheep and show you some of our livestock and talk to you about why we have sheep on the farm. I just got in the paddock and I can already see and hear the sheep coming behind me. So this is going to be a great opportunity to let you guys get to know them, see them, and we're going to talk a little bit about why I chose this breed, why I like having them on the farm, how it's actually a benefit to our farm having sheep live here. Hi, babies! Hi, babies! Hi, baby lamb. Here's my very first visitor today, is sweet baby lamb. If you guys remember, she was the one that we took care of and bottle fed this past spring. I've had lots of viewers ask, how is baby lamb? She's never around. Well, there she is. And then of course there's our baby Isabella. We're talking about sheep today, Isabella. We're not talking about highlands. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Come on, babies, come on. Come here, pretty girls. Come on, pretty girls. Hi. You're a pretty girl. So when we started this fun ranching and farming decision that we made back at our old house in town, we had 5 acres and it started with chickens, and that's the gateway drug to goats. And then we had 2 goats, and then we got 2 pigs. So we have these 2 baby goats, and they were so cute, and they're bottle babies. And then we went ahead and we got 2 adult girl goats to make more babies in the future. Not knowing that we were going to purchase property and move an hour away from where we've grown up, here we are 5 years later. And there's no goats in sight. When we moved here in 2019, we lived in a camper while we were building our barn dominium. Because I wanted to grow our farm and ranch as fast as I could, of course we started buying more livestock. I purchased Kiko goats. I got Donkey to protect them over there. And then, you know, we went from 4 goats to 6 goats to 20 goats. And then all of a sudden it was 40 goats, and then back down to 20 goats, and then back up to 40 goats. Well, whenever we started the feed store a couple of years ago, I just really didn't have the time to spend with them, to love them, to talk to them, to see how their day was. You know how I am with my animals. The best decision was that we sold our whole flock. And we had nothing out here in this whole paddock except baby cow and donkey, and then we had another cow at the time. When we sold the feed store last September, so it's now been 13 months ago, we decided we needed to put something in the paddock because the scrub oaks were all coming up again. All the saplings that Jeremy had cut down were all growing up. The native grasses were getting really tall. The cows weren't taking care of it for us. It's 17 acres. That's a lot for 2 cows and a donkey. Was that a lot for you? Was that a lot for you, my baby? Hi, baby lamb. Baby lamb. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye-bye. I love you. I started watching some YouTubes, and I came across a guy named Greg Judy, and I really watched extensively all the videos I could find with his name in it. He pastures his sheep. He does not feed them. They're completely grass and leaf fed. I really dove deep, and I decided that sheep are what we need for our farm. And let me tell you why I chose these sheep. They are a Dorper Katahdin cross. So they are called a hair sheep. And what that is, they do not have the full wool like all the other sheep species have. They are hair sheep. They have hair more like a goat, and they shed once a year. So there's no shearing. There's no worry about maggots. Woo, the dirt. There's no worry about parasites and maggots and fly strike and all the other really unhealthy things that sheep have to go through. So they're also very heat and cold tolerant. So here in Oklahoma, we have very long strands of 110 plus temperatures in the summer. So they are doing excellent. We've had them for 13 months now. They have been the best choice for our farm. So why will I never have goats again? Sheep are easy. They come up to you, they're friendly, some stand back a bit, just kind of stare at you, some tell you meh, some just sit there and chew their cud. And when they come up to you, they don't jump on you, they don't try to get in your pocket, they don't try to get under your feet. They're very calm and easygoing. Another great thing about sheep is they don't ever challenge the fence. So we've got really good fence here in our paddock. This is a fenced area that's about 17 acres. We have field fence and then 2 strands of barbed wire. We have all the correct H-braces and corner posts. We have no issues with animals getting out. The sheep are so much easier than the goats. The only thing that they do with the fence is they rub on it to try to shed their wool. The fence then gathers what looks like little dreads of wool from the sheep, all right at their height, at about knee height for me. You can see all the wool that they shed and that they rub off on the fence. Whiskey, do you rub on the fence too? Huh? Are you a fence rubber? Huh, Whisk? In general, Katahdin and Dorper sheep are used for meat. We have not personally had any meat yet from our sheep. We spoke about it before. The Crockers and us are growing out Din Din, and we're going to get him butchered, and we're going to see if we like lamb. If so, this is a great opportunity for us to be more sustainable. As we have more lambs, we can keep them, grass feed, and also leaf feed them, and there's no cost to us at all to feed them. And then we could grow them for meat, get them butchered, put them in our freezer, and take care of our family with the sustainable meat. To show you how much the sheep leave me alone, they're all the way out there. And these two have been following me around this whole time. Oh, bye, Whiskey, I love you. What about you, sweet girl? What do you want to do? You need fly spray and a brushing? Isabella, you have hay in your hair. You have hay everywhere. The Highlands always take the show. This just shows you how relaxed the sheep are and how they're just not around. They're just no bother. They're just out there doing their thing. Yeah. We always have fresh water and hay out for all the animals in the paddock. The cows do get fed in the winter. They get fed cattle cubes. In the winter, we also bring out big, huge mineral and protein tubs. You will see the lambs and the sheep licking in those often to get any kind of minerals, vitamins, or protein that they're just not getting out here in the paddock. But they are all just so healthy. They've got good volume. They've got good texture. You know, their back lines are really, really nice. And they have very healthy babies. You're cute. Oh, you love me? You love me? I love you. I love you. One thing that happens whenever you just do grazing only or grass-fed only is that you're not bringing in any minerals or vitamins from an outside source. So we're not going to the feed store, we're not bringing in grain, cubes, anything like that. And what happens is because when they eat that, you know, where it comes out, that fertilizes the land. So the land isn't getting all the extra minerals and the different vitamins that it would normally do to replenish the grass, the oaks, any kind of weeds, things like that. So throughout the whole year, we provide a salt block and a mineral block so they can lick it, bite it, do whatever they need through the year. Whenever they feel like they need those extra vitamins and minerals, it's always available to them. Here you can see where they eat the tops of the newly grown oak leaves. Just the tops. There's still so much more for them to eat. As you see, these shrubs are all over the whole paddock. Are you still following me? I love you. Hi. The top 3 reasons I will never have goats again. Here's number 1. They're noisy. They are so social. They are so noisy all the time. Number 2, they're always hungry. You could feed them excessively. You could give them pumpkins. You could give them everything out of the garden, and they still act like they're starving to death. Number 3, they challenge fences. They do anything they can to get out of a fence or to get tangled in a fence. Why we have sheep now? They're quiet. They don't challenge the fence. They're grass and leaf fed only. And they leave you alone. They don't challenge anything. They don't make noise. They're so quiet. I didn't even know in the paddock where they are. I have to search for them sometimes. And they get along with everybody in the farm. Yeah, the pigs come out here, the cows are here, the turkeys are out here. They get along with everybody in the paddock as one big happy family. What are you doing? You coming to see your mom? You got this hay all over you. It's stuck in your hair, baby cow. Ooh, see? You gotta watch those things. He moves them around. Yep, you gotta always be watching those things. Come here, I'll kiss you. There we go. There. We rubbed a baby's ear. We get the hair out of his eyes. Where are you? There you are. My baby. Oh, you got hay in your eyes. That's not nice. Do you think I have enough? Was that enough about the sheep and not enough about the cows? All right. I'm going to say that's enough. I'll see you guys at dinner. I love you. I love them so much. I love all of them so much.